One of the biggest things that have changed is females, playing football now. And we love the fact that we are now getting equality in sports to where females are able to participate in the sports such as football. And we do have on the line with us one of the LFL Lingerie Football League players, Miss Jenny Mack, is on the line. Are we pushing it through? Jenny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. We appreciate you being able to join us and take time out of the day to talk to the streets, talk with us here on Street Talk Radio. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Really excited to be here, so thanks again. I'm stoked.
No problem. So you are now kind of approaching, this was your second season with the Atlanta Steam, right? So you're going into your third year?
Yes, this is my second season as a contracted player. I was admittedly a body on the practice squad the year before that, but you wouldn't have heard of me back then.
But you must have been doing your job because it looks like you worked your way on up.
I did, yeah. It was the first season was sort of a phenomenal journey. Went from barely making the team to starting in the Legends Cup, our Super Bowl. So it's been a pretty wild ride. I've loved it.
Yep, and you were honored as the most improved player in 2014, right?
I was.
That's what hard work does. Hard work pays off. So let me ask you a question. Going into your third year, so what are some of your goals or what's some changes that you're going to make during the offseason to, have a more fulfilling year this year?
Yeah, well, my biggest goal is probably to just get bigger, just muscular, speaking from I just want to go out there and be more of an athlete. I feel like the last couple of years I've done really well in developing my football mindset, and that, of course, has leaps and bounds to go still. But at the same time, I want to be more of a physical presence on the field. Mm-hmm. And I think I have the tools now to better prepare in that respect. And I'd really also love to become more of a threat. I'd like to start playing. I'm a defensive player. I'd love to start playing on both sides of the ball if I can, if the coaches find that I can make an impact there. So got a few goals there. I just love playing, so I'd love to see more of the field.
That's what's up. So, strong safety, defensive end. Are you mixing it in between the two positions, or are you gonna try to focus on one?
It's been mostly defensive end for me, and defense is my first love. So I probably focus more on that end aspect. I wouldn't hate playing more safety. I wouldn't mind being free safety either if I could get my speed up. Of course, we have Lauren Ziegler, who is a fantastic player. At that position at this point. But, you never know what can happen. You never know where people are going to end up or what's going to go on from season to season.
Yeah.
But, with my soccer experience, I was a midfielder. So, playing safety and having that vision and being able to sort of see and sort of make a plan rather than, the end is fun because you're just kind of bad out of hell the whole time. But sometimes it's nice to be able to, make a read and make a smart play.
That's what's up. So how does it feel to be, a female athlete in a sport that is usually male dominated?
I honestly think it's fantastic. I'm so happy that we're given the opportunity by Mitch and everybody at the LFL to be on this national stage in a sport that has not been available to women for most of, recorded history. I think there are some challenges. Certainly, especially given that this is the LFL, we play in essentially bikinis out there. But at the same time, we know what we signed up for. We worked hard to make our bodies look the way they do and have them work the way they do. And we worked even harder on our football knowledge because most of us are behind the eight ball. Most of us were not given the chance to study football from a player's perspective from the time we were very young. So, we have so many odds going against us, but the fact that we're just given the chance to get out there, and I hope you guys have seen some of our games, but you see that we really play our hearts out. And we're really wrecking each other. And people who haven't ever watched don't really understand that. And then you get them in the seats and they say, "I want to see it. I'm never going to miss a game."
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah. So I think it's amazing again that we're given the opportunity. I think it's about time. I appreciate the people who have paved the way, not only in the LFL, but look at Ronda Rousey. She's my hero.
Yep.
People like that are really making it happen for us lady folks out there. So
no, definitely. And like you said, it was truly an eye-opening experience for me to see, the level of, once again, what you're wearing does not speak to what is actually going on the field.
Right.
It's almost like less equipment than the guys actually wear, but it's just as physical.
Right, exactly. I mean, I'll tell you, even as a defender, hitting somebody, it hurts. And I know they say if you're doing it right, it doesn't. But at the same time, it's a lot of exposed skin out there. The pads are laughable.
Yeah, definitely are.
And then that turf right on the concrete there, but you don't feel it during the game. Your adrenaline's going. None of us care. We just want to get after it, and that's all.
That competitive spirit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. I know, and Brand B. Waite sitting here is going to get really excited after I say this. So I know you're a Patriots fan. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Pats Nation, that's what's up.
Lifelong. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
So who do you look up to as role models in the sports world? You mentioned Ronda Rousey, so I know she's one.
Of course, yeah. And then, I have so many, male athlete role models. I love Rob Gronkowski. He's all about it. In the beginning, he was, making a little bit of trouble, but never anything that was going to impact him on the field, So he was living his life, having some fun, but he's just a player. He just gets up. He just eats, breathes, sleeps. He loves football, and you can see it in the way he plays, and he's phenomenal. And then, of course, I've got TB with Tom Brady. Yep. Not worried about the suspension stuff. We don't need to talk about it, but but just another one who you can see has just given his whole life to this sport and has just, it's something to be said for players like Tom and, for me, a team like the Pats, but of course many other players and teams as well, that they strive constantly for excellence, and that's really something that I admire and something that I'm going to continue to try to do.
Cool. I appreciate that. So the rough and tough, what we see on the football field, that rough and tough, pretty sexy act, is that how you are off the field as well? Are you rough and tough, or you change it up?
I think I try to keep all of that kind of stuff to the field.
Okay.
It's certainly a nice outlet for aggression. Although I am a huge fan of metal, so I get a little bit of that out in the music world as well. But no, but generally I'm pretty laid back. I just kind of like to, kick back, hang with my friends, go out. But if somebody, it takes a lot you have to push me a lot to get me to kind of snap back at you. It'll happen, but. But nobody really has anything to worry about. I'm not wild and crazy brawler in real life or anything. Like I said, good thing I have football, because I think that keeps a lot of us pretty safe.
It definitely releases some aggression. So with all the training and everything that goes on during the season, when it's off season, what's your favorite food to eat? Like, are you cheating on your diet? Or are you, you get to indulge in something you usually don't get to eat?
Yeah, people get so mad at me because I don't really eat very well. That's something I'm going to be working on, because now that I'm on a certain side of my 20s, I'm starting to feel it a little more, My cheat meals are, I love pizza. I love pizza. Who can say, and donuts. Donuts might be my biggest vice, to be honest with you. I did pretty well about staying away from the donuts this season, so that's good. But that's definitely, like I said, something I'm going to try to work on for next season, just generally for my health, I think, too. But and soda, oh my God, I can't resist it. A Coca-Cola.
You're in Atlanta. Coke is it.
I know, it's so good.
That's what's up. We appreciate you taking the time out to spend some time with us and talk to us.
Yes, and
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. This was fun. Hopefully I can come back and chat with you once the Pats get going. We'll see.
Definitely.
And from one Pats fan to another, hold your head. Don't let them get to you.
I'm not worried about it.
That's what's up.
Hey, Jenny, before you get off, where can everyone find you at? Where are you at on Instagram and Twitter?
All right, Instagram it's a silly one. It's welcome, the number 2, Gemrock. So it's like Jamrock, only with an E.
Okay.
Twitter is McLove2, MCLoveTO.
Well, we're going to make sure that everyone listening follows you. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk with us, and hopefully we can get you up here so you and Brandon B-Waite could talk about the Pat season.
That's right.
Awesome. I love that. Thank you guys again so much. You have an awesome night.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
I think you just made a new friend, B.
I want to marry that woman. I don't know what I got to do with the the weight is or the waiting list, but I'm trying to be on it, man.